A lot of topics got you talking this week, from a man trying to blow up a gas station to our legislators trying to throw it down at Guam Congress Hall. Half a day, I'm Adriana Cotero. Here's your TrendSpotting report. In Tamuning this week, it was a terrifying morning for the employees at the Shell gas station, where 60-year-old Robert Lake threatened to blow it up. According to court documents, Lake allegedly pulled out the unleaded fuel pump nozzle and began yelling, open up, I'm going to blow myself." He also allegedly inserted the tip of a lighter into the fuel pump. The quick-thinking employees were able to hit the emergency fuel shutoff valve, preventing Lake from carrying out his threats. Lake then allegedly ran toward the gas station store and banged on the glass, shouting at attendants. In court, he was charged with terroristic conduct as a third-degree felony. And here's what you had to say on KUAM's Instagram page. ZB Fire says, "Thank God the police were there to mitigate the situation." And another viewer writes, "Thank you police officers for saving him and others. May this man get the help he needs." Hashtag Thin Blue Line. Another commenter writes, "Man, I hope everyone stays safe for real. Crazy times. Spread positivity whenever you can." And heading downtown to our island's capital for the legislative version of PXC. Senators this week went toe-to-toe on Bill 366, introduced by Senator Pito Terlahi. For about a week, lawmakers have been debating the legislation to give GovGuam employees a choice for their health insurance provider. Senators also scrapped about legislation by Senator Jim Moylan, who withdrew a bill he authored to reduce the BPT he claimed he was being sabotaged. Your lawmakers also went head-to-head this week on Bill 367, which was introduced and heard on session floor after public hearing requirements were waived. The measure would establish the Help for Families program. The bill proposes giving $500 payments to families who are overlooked by local and federal COVID financial assistance programs. Once BBMR and DOA pledged to use Federal CARES Act funding, some lawmakers questioned whether the legislation is even needed, because if the funding source is from the CARES Act monies, then the governor has the authority to implement the program today. And you had your own comments on the match. Let's take it to our Facebook page. And one of our top fans, Christina, says, "What a joke. I see a lot of new candidates are running. I bet I can fill my ballot with fresh and new senators, disgusted with the majority of their actions. This batch is full of shenanigans. Some are the puppets of this administration. All drama, no action. I'm just tired of the BS, and I feel bad for all the people that are suffering because of it. Drama, drama, drama." Another top fan, Dominic Joaquin Hernandez, says, "Can't use federal funds to pay that because federal stimulus did not allow for it for a reason. No point at arguing about it. Besides, not enough local funds. It's only $10 million, so if local funding can't fund it, that's not good at all. Means we're on the edge of going broke." For Guam shoppers, it was a sad week for fans of Forever 21, which seemed like a victim of the COVID-19 crisis. The national apparel chain, known for its low prices, however went bankrupt before the pandemic, shuttering most of its stores. GPO was notified the Guam store wasn't going to reopen after the island shut down, and there's still a chance to grab what's left of the merchandise, which will be put up for sale inside GPO with proceeds going to charity. Here's what you had to say. Another viewer writes, "Remember while you all crack jokes, my friends and I lost our jobs. Hopefully you don't ever have to deal with this unfortunate matter. It's a sad reality, but this was our livelihood." And Frank says, "Listen folks, Guam is in for a rough third and fourth quarter of the year. We relied on one economic resource in tourism. We shut that down for 3 months. The government was shut down for 3 months and continued to pay thousands of non-essential employees to stay home. Who knows how the CARES Act money is being spent? The feds will help during an emergency, but not if we need help because we didn't spend right. Thousands unemployed. Expect more businesses to shut down. GovGuam will be forced to make cuts or shut down." And closing out the week, there was one more protest that caught your attention. This time there was a rally of support for survivors of sexual assault, spurred on after the arrest of the traditional healer and Port Authority cop, Ko San Nicolas. San Nicolas allegedly raped a woman who was seeking spiritual services from him, and others also have come forward with similar accusations. Residents gathered early Friday morning standing across the Angel Santos Laddystone Park in Hagåtña, covering each corner. They held up signs in solidarity proclaiming enough, and one even read, quote, "Not my Surahanu," unquote. Here's your take. One viewer said, "Stand strong." Another one said, "Thank you." And another, This matters. Another comment reads, "It is time to stop the silence our culture sadly has taught us when it comes to sexual assault toward our young children and women. Words are powerful, so stand up and you will be heard. You are not a victim, just a person who was violated and have overcame. Hashtag not a victim." Those are just some of the stories that got you talking this week. We'll be back next week with TrendSpotting. Adios.